Code is a 1-hour introduction to computer science for kids of all ages. Participating in the event allows kids to explore the world of programming, which is a valuable skill for anyone to have in our world today. On behalf of Women in Tech Maldives, thank you so much for volunteering to become a mentor. We've picked a few games that are easy to understand for the age group that you will be mentoring. You do not need to have a background in computer science. You will only need to guide your students through simple tasks where the games will provide instructions on what they're expected to do. On the day of the event, you will demo the first 3 stages of your game and then let the students take it from there. Please note that you must complete the game yourself so that if any of your students struggle with a level, you would be able to guide them. If you are unsure of how to complete a level, find an issue with the game, or have any other queries, please reach out to us. So let's begin with our tutorial. You can begin by introducing the game to your students. You can let them know that there will be videos that pop up that give them more information about the activity, and if they have slower connections, they can also watch transcriptions of the video. Their instructions will be at the top here. Their workspace is to the right, the blocks are in the middle, and their game space is at the left top corner. And below that, you have the Run button, which will run the code that they drag into their workspace. You can show your students how to complete levels 1 to 3 and then let your students take over from there. So for the first level, it asks to attach a block to the when click block and to press run. So you can choose just the flap block, which is what you want your bird to be doing, but as an extra thing, you can also add to play a wing sound whenever you click and then press run. And what you want to do is get the bird to the target. So you can click run and then click on the game itself until it gets to the target. And that completes the level 1. For level 2, the target is on the ground. So when the bird hits the ground, it should end the game. And so you can add the block, click run, and then you do have to press on the game to start it, but not have to press any further because you want the bird to drop to the ground. You can then click continue. For the third level, what you want is to add blocks to the when run block. When run basically means that when the game is run, what should continuously happen. And in this instance, we want to set the speed to normal and run it so that the bird is actually moving forwards. And this way you can start clicking and moving the bird towards the target. Once your student gets to the last stage, they can take the blocks that they've learned so far and create their very own game inside their workspace. And once they're done, they can click run and play this game that they've created now. Once they've had a chance to create and play the game, they can click finish and then finish again to go and get their certificate. You can personalize this by putting in your name, clicking submit, getting the certificate that you can print out. You can ask your students to save this so that they have access to it later. And at that point, they can either, if they have more time, go on to the next activity, or if this is the end of their hour of code session, you may ask them how they enjoyed it, what they liked best, and to share their creations with the rest of the class so that you can all take a look at the unique creations by every student. Thanks again for taking time out to help students discover the magic of programming. This helps to broaden participation in the field of computer science. We hope you enjoyed the event as much as your students and that we see you again next year.